are so appreciative on our tour of visiting with folks in Batesville that some folks would go out of their way to set us up at what we call the set. The set on location at Kent's Firestone in Batesville. Look at us. I've been standing up for years doing this interview, and I've gotten old and decrepit and couldn't stand anymore. And John said, well, I'll just fix you up with a chair today.
David Black.
John Kent, how's it going?
The handicap.
Yes, sir.
It's going well. It's
Good
going
to
well.
see you.
Hey, not many places provide you with a venue like this.
This is wonderful.
See, look at
This
that big
is
word.
wonderful.
Venue.
Venue, I like that. Venue. I thought that was something to eat.
I'll ask your wife to explain that to you when you get home. She will say to you, you live here, why don't you clean up this venue?
I got you.
This venue needs vacuuming.
The venue, the place.
Well, you understand that word.
I think I got it now. I got it. How's John Kent and how's things at Kent's Firestone?
Oh, just great. It's summertime. The weather's hot. People are getting their cars fixed up for hot weather driving. Tires are selling really good. We are taking care of their needs, you know. They come in and they say, I got this funny vibration in the front of my car, and they'll have a knot swelled up on it. Hot weather does that, you know. It just suddenly started, yeah. Well,
Yes,
it was
it
just
does.
suddenly about to go boom. You know? But we have the cure for that, you know.
You do, don't you?
And we even right now, this is July we're talking about, but through the 9th of July, we still have our $100 rebate on the Firestone tires. They've been going out the door like hotcakes. As a matter of fact, I just got in a big order yesterday to try to take care of the 4th of July and next week after they go on the trip
Sure.
and find something wrong. So the thing I want you to do, folks, is don't go on that trip and have a problem when we can take care of it before you went, because it'll cost you a lot less in Batesville than it might out on the road.
Anywhere on the
between
road.
here in Destin
Yeah.
or Orlando, or, you know, you break down out there and it's a $200 record bill, and then who knows
Yes,
what.
exactly right.
So
exactly right.
we want to take care of your needs. Bring your car in. Let's get it serviced. Let's look it over stem to stern. Point out to you what you need. If you want it done, we'll do it. If you don't, that's fine. And you say, oh my goodness, John, you're taking all my vacation money. We have an answer for that, David?
Oh, yes, sir.
What is that?
You can drive away with time
to pay. That's right.
You can do that. You don't have to pay it all right now, do you?
No,
You just
no.
drive, and then they give you about 30 days you pay, and then you drive a little
Yeah,
more.
and with this sale, you get $100 back on that set of Firestone tires when we put it on your Firestone account.
You know, $100 percentage-wise on a set of tires is a huge percentage on a set of tires.
That's about 25%.
That's a lot of money. It's a free tire.
Yes, free tires.
Like you give away. Yes, sir.
In many cases.
Yes, sir.
And most of these don't qualify for the buy three, get one free, but it's almost like the same thing. See?
Right, right.
But if you don't want to go that way, we're the home of the buy three, get one free. I just bought a big selection of Firestone light truck and passenger that we're going to have on the buy three, get one free. We've never had that before.
Okay.
So they've all come in now. I've got them in the computer, and we're going to start doing it immediately.
Okay.
So come on in and ask about our buy three, get one free special. And hey, even if you didn't get the 100, if you didn't get here in time for the 100,
You don't need it.
that may be more.
That is exactly right.
In some cases, that's $150, $200.
That is exactly right. $800 set of tires, yeah.
It's 25% off.
That's pretty good.
Where in the world can you get 25%
Nowhere.
off? And it's off, in most cases, less than the regular price on
Sure,
the tire.
sure. You
Because
give a good
I
price
bought
anyway.
I bought these on special. I've got them on special. I've got a warehouse full of them. I don't need them sitting up there, folks. I need them on your car, because at the end of the month, Uncle Bridgestone Firestone's going to want something from me.
Yeah, they like
A check.
they like pay.
They pay.
Hey,
Yeah.
you got to pay.
You pay them now. They're like the IRS. You pay them now or they cut you off. IRS put you in jail. They probably wouldn't do that.
Firestone, I put you in jail.
Well, not unless you really got bad behind. So, but we could fight that all the way to the Supreme Court now.
Absolutely.
You know, I know a guy once here in Batesville that sued a major bank because he claimed that they loaned him too much money, and they got him in trouble by just keeping on loaning him money.
Well,
and he won.
And he won.
And he won. But he got a settlement.
Okay.
He won.
Did he get enough to pay off his debt?
Probably.
Okay.
Because I still see him around. He's out of business now, but I still see him
Is that right?
around
Yes,
living
sir.
the life of Riley. So anyway, so there's something we may do someday, David. You
May have to.
and retire. Yeah,
That's exactly
you just
right.
loan me too much money, folks.
Yeah, their fault.
Yeah.
Their fault.
Oh well, we know how that all works.
You're all right in Firestone.
we want to get you ready for summer driving. This heat, and it's going to be
Been
99
stifling.
degrees today at a minimum. I just got back off a fishing trip, and it was hot up there on that lake.
Yes.
That sun shining down. I found out how good that sunscreen was. You don't see it burning.
Pretty good.
anymore.
No, you look good.
It was, yeah, well, of course, I always
look
look good,
good.
but I didn't get burned.
You still look good.
But it's hot out there.
Mm-hmm.
I tell my guys, you come in, folks, you want something done. It may take a little longer right now because I'm not going to press them
Right.
to do
Gotta
like
take
they
a
do
break.
in the wintertime. Yeah. They're going to take a break. They're going to get some Gatorade. They're going to get some water. They're going to sit down for a little while. So expect it to take a little longer, and that's for safety reasons.
Absolutely.
And also you don't want them half passed out working on your car, do you?
No, I'd like for them to be at full tilt.
At full tilt. That's
Full
right.
tilt.
You do. Because when you get up to 80 out there on that expressway, you don't want anything to happen. And we don't either.
Well, there's no doubt, as hot as it is in these machines that we drive, I mean, you just got to do some things to prevent it from breaking down. That's what you guys do.
And preventive maintenance
Yep.
will save you so much money in the long
No
run.
doubt.
If you get to those brakes before they ruin the rotors, then
Saves
you
you
save
money.
a bunch of
Save
money.
you a bunch of money.
If you get to that oil change before you run out of oil and it tears up that motor, saves you a bunch of money.
You bet.
You bet.
bet.
And I'm not sure that there's any warranty company anywhere that if you said, well, I just ran out of oil, it would say, well, we don't cover that,
Right.
There are some simple things you're supposed to do.
That is right.
So we want you to be safe. We want you to be fixed. We want you to have some time to drive away with time to pay. We've got all that in store for you in July. We're even going to give you a holiday. You can go shoot some firecrackers.
There you go.
You can go, and I'm going to give my guys that day off. Aren't I good?
Are you? The 4th?
Well, yeah.
Y'all not going to work?
That's a Wednesday, and it's the work day, but oh, Lord, I'm going to give them that day off.
You're getting soft, Mr. Kent.
I know.
You're getting soft.
I can remember years ago when I didn't celebrate holidays. We just stayed open at the station.
Is
next
that
door.
right? Yeah.
Or if it came a big snow on Saturday night, I was down there opened up on Sunday morning, even though I don't open on Sunday. Take care of your needs.
You got to
folks.
take care of folks.
That's what we're here for.
You've done it a long time, Mr. Kent.
Well, it's going on 56 years.
56 years in business and a wonderful legacy that's, right here in Batesville, Arkansas, and been here and tremendous tradition. And you
But
guys,
what we have is tremendous customers.
Yeah.
Had a lady this morning, drove all the way down here from Mountain View because she was in here with her daughter who had a wonderful experience buying tires, just was tickled to death. And she said, Mama, don't you ever go anywhere else.
There you go.
So she called Bobby yesterday and said, I need these tires. He said, we've got them. We'll hold them for you. She came in this morning, got them, put them on. Satisfied customers bring you other satisfied customers.
They do that, my friend.
And we'll do the best we can do to take care of you every day, to answer your questions. And ladies, when you come in with a thump, bump, and rattle, we want you to tell us exactly how that sounds. And a lot of places say, well, you're a woman, we're here to take care of you. We're here to listen.
Absolutely.
Listen is the most important part, whether you're man, woman, boy, or girl.
Sure.
Listen to your problem, figure out what it is, and get it fixed. Because here's the deal. You drive the car every day. When something changes, it makes a new noise, you know what it is. We don't know what it is.
That is right.
And I'm going to send somebody with you that can hear. so they'll know what that noise is. And they're ASE certified technicians. They'll be able to get you in, diagnose it, figure it out. I had a fellow this morning that thought he needed brakes. He didn't need brakes. He had a wheel bearing about to fall off the truck.
Yeah, you need a little extra.
And we fixed it, He said, well, I thought that was brakes. No, it wasn't brakes. And it was worse than brakes because when that thing goes, the wheel goes.
Yeah, most of us can't diagnose. Most of us just think we've got the problem. I mean, I'm talking about customers. We can't diagnose. We can give you the information and let the professionals diagnose.
We get a whole checklist anymore from people who have Googled it, and they say, "Oh, this is what it says on Google. It's wrong." Okie doke. That's fine. We write that down, and then when we figure out what it is, we'll go tell them this is what's wrong. Well, they didn't say a thing about that on Google. You know, the internet has become what the newspapers used to be. You used to say, if it's in print, the newspaper had to be true.
Right.
If it's on the internet,
Google,
it has to be true.
Yeah, that is right.
You know, if you ever Google some bad feeling you had, you're sick, and by the time you get through reading, you think you're going to die.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Well,
I've got all those symptoms. It says I'm going to die.
And all these people were terminal. Oh my gosh! That'd be a good idea to check with your doctor, right?
John Kent, good to see you, my friend.
And even if you don't buy anything from us, we're going to give you one of our sweet mints so that you always leave here with a sweet taste in your mouth. And I have one for your lovely camera person, too.
My lovely camera person will be more than happy to accept a sweet mint from Kent's Firestone.
And I gave her a check before we started.
You did that. Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. John Kent.
Come see us at Kent's Firestone.